Hi everyone, today we will understand the whole concept of personality, in which we will cover the meaning, characteristics, factor affecting the development of personality. So this question might ask like define personality. What are the characteristics and nature of personality? Also describe the various factors affecting the development of personality. Meaning of personality. Personality is an English word. It has been derived from the Latin word persona, which means a mask or a veil. In modern India, the artists playing Ramlila wear masks. Therefore, persona is the aspects of a person's character that they show to other people, especially when their real character is different. The dictionary defines personality as the various aspects of person's character that combine make them different from other people. In this way, persona means wearing an artificial countenance. This has nothing to do with the masked person's internal or personal qualities. He would be taken as a person he portrayed. Ordinary people take personality to mean how one looks. According to them, a person nicely attired has a fascinating, grand and impressive personality. But psychology does not take personality to be such a characteristic. Characteristics of personality. Personality is the sum total of heredity and environment. Both heredity and environment play the main role in the development of personality. The development of personality owes to the mutual interaction between heredity and environment. Heredity is the foundation of personality, and its development is made possible by the environment. Just as petrol and machine are necessary for the motor to run, in the same way heredity and environment both are necessary for the development of personality. Dynamic organization. Personality is an organization. It is made up of many units. This organization is dynamic and not static. As an individual grows and develops, his physical and psychological aspects too develop and change with the passage of time. Psychophysical. Both the mental and neutral units have their importance in the context of personality. In this organization, the body and the mind occupy an important place. Each activity is psychophysical. The mind cannot work independent of the body, and the body cannot function independent of the mind. Unique or characteristic. Each person's thoughts and behavior are unique or characteristic of his being. Different people behave differently. No two persons are alike in thought and behavior. Each person works uniquely or in his own characteristic way and adjusts himself to the environment. Changeability. A person behaves differently in different circumstances. He keeps changing accordingly to the circumstances. Changes in behavior take place on account of the experiences and the learning he acquired. As a result of change in behavior, personality too keeps changing. Ability to adjust. Personality is a mark of the ability to adjust to the environment. A person has to adjust not only internally but also externally. Goal-directed. Personality is goal-directed. A person always endeavors to achieve goals. The power of personality inspires a person to work in consonance with his goals. Strong willpower. Personality is endowed with a strong willpower. This willpower inspires a person to struggle against odds and make his personality par excellence. The weak willpower upsets and disintegrates life. Factors affecting the development of personality. Biological or hereditary factors. Physique. Physique is hereditary. The good and well-built physique influence the personality. The physical characteristics, that is, the color of the skin, beauty, health, weight, height, the color of the eyes, the color of the hair, etc., are passed by parents to their children at the time of conception. A person who has a well-built physique is admired by all. This administration gives him self-confidence. Those parents who have ill-formed physique are mocked at. As a result of this, they cannot forge social ties and develop inferiority complex. The following are the attributes of the physique. Height and weight. Height and weight contribute significantly to the development of personality. People who are excessively tall or short height, fat or lean and ugly are generally not regarded as normal persons. B. Coloration. Coloration matters a lot in the development of personality. Everybody has melanin pigments in their bodies. A person with greater count of melanin pigments has dark skin, and a person with less quantity of melanin pigments has a clear skin. A person who has dark-skinned or ugly is mocked at by others and proved to irritation. This hinders the development of personality. C. Health. Health influences the behavior and personality of a person. A healthy person has generally an agreeable personality. He always remains happy, generous, carefree, social and well-adjusted. Such a person behaves genially even in adverse circumstances. An unhealthy person is generally pessimistic, peevish and unsocial. D. Physical defects. The inborn physical defects like dumbness, blindness, lameness, deafness, color blindness, hemophilia, etc. adversely affect the development of personality. The people with these physical defects are looked down upon by others. This creates in them inferiority complex and the development of their personality is impeded. The physically deformed persons spend most of their time at home. They spend for help on their parents and guardians. Such persons feel insecure and lack self-confidence. Sex. The gender or sex affect the development of personality. In the Indian society, the male children enjoy greater freedom and have less constraints on them. Therefore, they have a better chance for the development of personality. On the other hand, the Indian girls do not enjoy as much freedom as the girls in the West do. They remain under constraints. This trend, however, is changing in the modern times. Nervous system. The physical basis of behavior is the nervous system. It is necessary to be acquired with the nervous system if the process of behavior is to be understood. The nervous system contributes significantly to the development of the personality. It is the nervous system that controls all the body organs and processes. Endocrine or ductless glands. Endocrine glands are ductless. These ductless glands are called endocrine glands. The secretion from these glands is called hormonal secretion. These ductless glands secrete hormones straight into the blood, on account of which the secreted hormones reach their target organs. These glands play an important role in the physical, intellectual, emotional and social development of a person. When the hormones secreted by the endocrine glands do not mix with the blood in appropriate quantity, the individual develops functional diseases. Psychosocial or environmental factors. These are not innate factors. These factors are related to the outer environment. Therefore, they are called psychosocial, environmental factors. Home and family. The greater contribution to the development of personality is made by home and family. The first environment a child steps into after birth is home and family. That's where the child's initiation begins. The role of home and family is important not only during infancy but at all stages of development. The following are the factors pertaining to the home and family environment that influence the development of the child's personality. Parents. The parents influence the development of the child's personality most of all. The parents' education, their qualities and virtues, their behavior, their intelligence, interests, aptitudes, attitudes and their abilities, their characters, etc. leave a lasting impression on the child's behavior. B. Parental attitude towards children. The behavior of the parents impacts the development of the child's personality. If the parents behave nicely with the child, love him, her, fulfill her, his needs, provide him, her security, respect him, her, help her, him in taking decisions, it will ensure the nice development of his, her personality. On the other hand, if the parents do not love their child, chastise and beat and ill-treat him, her, the child grows to be an introvert. She grows angry and rebellious. The child take refuge in the world of imagination and she develops delinquent tendencies. Thus, the development of the child's personality suffers. C. Size of the family. The size of the family also influences the development of the child's personality. If the family is large and the income is insufficient, the child's need will generally be not fulfilled. On the other hand, if the family is small and the income is good, the needs of the children are easily fulfilled and they can be taken care of well. In this way, the size of the family impacts the development of the child's personality. D. Domestic discord and family instability. Domestic and social problems like divorce, estranged interrelationship between the individuals of the family etc. arising from adverse domestic circumstances as breed among the members of the family, as a result of which abnormal behavior and personality defects take roots and hinder the development of the child's personality. In this way, the domestic discord and family instability adversely influence the development of the personality of the children. A. Value placed on the sex of the child. The sex determines the quality of personality of the child. The male children occupy a special place in the Indian society. They are given greater importance. On the contrary, the girl child is kept under constraints and she is not given due importance. But now, with the dissemination of education, this dichotomy is yielding place to a change. F. Goals of the parents. Many parents fail to achieve their goals in life. They want to see the fulfillment of their aims through their children. If the child is deficient in talents, he fails to realize the aims set for him. The failure to achieve the aim disappoints the child. The parents must know the child's abilities and capacities and his limitations for the proper development of his personality. G. Birth order. The birth order also influences the development of the children's personality. All the children in a family are not treated equally. In some families, the eldest child draws all the affection of the parents, and in some other families, this prerogative goes to the youngest child. This causes a variation in the development of the personality of the child. Thus, the birth order greatly influences the development of the personality of the children. H. Socioeconomic status of the family. The socioeconomic status of the family influences the development of the child's personality. The children of the family that has a poor economic condition generally become social delinquents and indulge in unethical activities. The desires of the children of the poor families are not satisfied, which causes in them a feeling of dissatisfaction and a sense of inferiority complex. I. Death of the parents. The age of the child at the time of the death of his parents is a main factor. If the parents of a child of small age die, there is then no one to love him. This creates a void in the life of the child, and the balanced development of his personality cannot take place. J. Influence of the neighborhood. The neighborhood, besides the family of the child, also influences him. If the people in the child's neighborhood are well behaved and have good habits, character and nature, the development of the personality of the child takes place in a proper way. If otherwise, the child is most likely to cultivate bad habits and his personality cannot develop properly. In this way, neighborhood impacts the development of the child's personality. School. The environment available to the child in school has great importance. After the child steps out of the domestic environment, he enters the environment of the school. The school influences the personality of the child variously. A proper development of the child's personality depends upon the educational environment of the school, activities, upon the democratic spirit requisite in this context, upon proper discipline, upon well-equipped library and laboratories, and upon the proper arrangement for co-curricular activities. When the child comes into contact with good teachers, his educational, moral, intellectual, physical, psychological, and emotional development is ensured. Defective examination system encourages unhealthy competition among children. This creates in them a sense of dissatisfaction and emotional imbalance, on account of which their personality becomes blunted, ill-directed and imbalanced. Each child has some quality or other. Influence of emotions. Emotions influence the adjustments between the individual and the society. They are closely related with the individual's aptitude and values. The emotional balance in which positive emotions outweigh the negative emotions is necessary for adjustment between the individual and the society. Therefore, it is imperative that the individual should have the ability to cope with negative emotions arising from fear, anger, jealousy, etc. Influence of the society and culture. The society and the culture influence greatly the child's personality. Different cultures have different traditions and ideals. A person's personality is shaped by culture. The customs and traditions prevalent in the society also impact the individual's personality. The personality of the child shapes according to the ideals of the society. The diversities perceived in customs and traditions, in ideals and values in art, literature and language, in religion and in the routine activities of life are due to distinct cultural environment of the various cultures. This is the reason that Indians are different from English and the Americans. The Indian attach value to religious values, whereas the Western people consider the material values to be of the greatest importance. Personality is the mirror of culture. Thus, the society and culture plays a significant role in shaping one's personality. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more videos.